Hi, welcome to the Laughing Tavern. Some big news coming out of the folks at Find Familiar Spirits and Quest End Whiskey this week. You know, I'm a big fan of Quest End Whiskey. I love them. Great products. They've done stuff for classes like Druid and Paladin and Rogue. Enemies such as Dragon. What's the one thing that's missing? NPCs. Well, they're taking care of it starting next week. So, let's take a look and see what this new offering will be, when you can get it, how much it's going to cost, what the flavor profile will be. So let's take a look. So, go to findfamiliarspirits.com, put in your age verification, and then you'll see all their products. We got the High Rollers Guild, we got Fan Club. Definitely worth joining the fan club. There's a Discord. You get discounts. The Discord's a great little place. I'm in it a lot. Let's see, you got your featured, you got merch, you got your different products, but the one we're looking for is right there in the middle, NPC. So, let's take a look at NPC. NPC Master of the Thieves Guild. The first thing we notice, and I'm going to show you guys, it's the price. NPC is at $55 or $47 for your fan club members. The classes, Quest End, Druid, Paladin, Rogue, they went for $150 a bottle. I believe Sandcake's Hide was $130. Whitestone Courage, I believe, was $100. I may have those two backwards. But they're higher end. They're premium price points for whiskey. NPC is right there, right at your normal everyday bottle of whiskey would be, $55. Let's see, pour a glass, roll the dice, and let the games begin. Our boisterous new offering, Quest End NPC, is made for every kind of adventurer. No gatekeeping, no hoarding, no gathering dust on the shelf. Now, to be honest, when a new bottle comes in, whether it's Druid or Paladin, I would share a glass with every party member in my game. We'd all sit around and we'll taste it. After that, it goes on my shelf, and I'll sip on it occasionally because it's a high price point whiskey. It's not designed to be mixed in the old fashions. I love old fashions. That's what Elijah Craig is for. I won't dump this high price point whiskey and super proof. They're all 100, 101, 103 proof whiskeys into an old fashioned. I prefer mine using the Elijah Craig, as I said. This is designed to be mixed in the cocktails. It's designed to be shared with your friends. One of the other points is it's always going to be available after it gets released. The other ones are limited runs, 5,000 bottles, 10,000 bottles. Once they're gone, they're gone. This is going to be available all the time, probably until they create another NPC, which, let's be honest, if this sells as good as everything else does, they're going to create more NPCs, and this would be awesome. They can bring in new flavors. So this is a smart move by the folks that Find Familiar Spirits and Quest End. Hit a different price point to bring in other fans, other whiskey fans. Not necessarily even gamers, but even gamers. When you bring in a different price point, you get different people. So this is a very smart move on their part. If we take a look at the bottle looks like a normal bottle. It doesn't look like the highly embossed with shields and logos on it. It looks like a normal bottle with a normal label. It looks really good. You still get the hit points on the side, which I love. I love that little feature. You will not get a map on the back. There's the custom die and the custom die bag, which we'll get into in a minute. Looks great. Like, I wouldn't expect anything less. Get notified. Sign up for their newsletter. If you sign up for their newsletter and you sign up for Fan Club, you would have gotten notified when this NPC is going to drop for sale, which we'll get to at the end. So, Master of the Thieves Guild. Every DM who creates a world has a Master of the Thieves Guild. It's a trope. It's a trope for a reason because it works. Severn Kinshade, Halfling Thief, your best friend or worst enemy. Despite his size, Severn Kinshade looms large for those who oppose who operate in the shadows. Legendary Thief, long retired, or so he says. Kinshade now serves as an uncompromising protector of miscreants, scoundrels, and all others who find themselves afoul of a system he considers most unjust. Earn his respect and be received with open arms, cross him and earn a blade in your back. Of course. Kinshade also popularized the common and far less gory version of Brave or Knave. So, Brave or Knave is a dice game. It's fast, rules-light dice game of bluffing, luck, and mischief created by QuestN's co-founders Justin Ware and Matthew Lillard. Only need a D20 rolled in front of everybody. Now, there's no rules right now. They're probably going to release them when they release the whiskey next week. So, there we go. I just spoiled it. This goes on sale the 24th of June. So, set your clocks. Set a reminder to come in and buy it. I'm betting this is going to be some kind of betting, press your luck style game where you're going to say, I'll roll higher than a 12, and then you roll, and then you probably keep going, but you probably have to up your number, or it'll be something like that is what I'm guessing. And here's the thing. It should be a party game, which is awesome. A month from today, I turn 50. All my buddies from Virginia that I used to go carousing with and doing game nights with, a bunch of them are coming up here. So, sitting around the table, a lot of games aren't designed for 8, 10, 12 people. You need party games like Just One or Cards Against Humanity. But if this game has no player limit, that you can bring in as many players as you want, you can all be sitting around the table, sipping on the whiskey, drinking a beer, rolling the dice, and just having fun. If that's the case, that's what we're going to do my birthday weekend, because it's a big weekend. One night is a game night. So if we can just sit around the table and play this all night and laugh and have fun, it'll be awesome. So we'll have to see what the rules are next week when they release the rules. Let's see, about the whiskey. 90 proof, so it comes in lower, a lesser proof than their QuestN classes. Their Druid was 101. I think the lowest they had was 98, and I believe that might have been Rogue. I could be wrong off the top of my head. It's well-balanced bourbon, offers rich notes of toffee and vanilla, brightened by a hint of sweet mint. Master blender Molly Troop, who, let's be honest, they've done a great job. Whitestone Courage and Druid, through the roof. They're two of my favorites. She layered in subtle touches of leather and spice, like a thief's grin before the heist. So, this sounds like the perfect old-fashioned whiskey for me. You get that little toffee, you get a little vanilla, a little mint for a little difference there. I'm definitely going to be making old-fashions out of this. Let's see. About the game, Brave or Knave's fast-paced rules light. It's exactly what it said up top. So, nothing new down there. So, 90 proof, toffee and vanilla. Definitely sounds interesting. Like I said, come back on the 24th when it goes on sale. Sign up for the fan club if you haven't. Come over to the Discord. Say hello. Find Familiar Spirits and QuestN Whiskey have been knocking it out of the park since they started. Everything, it's getting better and better. You think you have a favorite until the next bottle is released. And Druid was a hands-down, unanimous favorite of everybody who drank it, which is saying something. That's amazing. So, these guys and gals and the whole team, great things over there at Find Familiar Spirits and QuestN. As always, give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Love each other. Accept each other. That's all you got to do. It's a tough world. Let's just sit around the table together and sip on a whiskey.